Hi all, it's Emily with ESPN Esports, and now I am joined with, I guess now veteran top laner of of C9, Licorice. So first of all, thank you for joining me because you've been up for how many hours?
Well, I got an hour and a half nap, but we flew straight from Korea. Arrived 8 a.m. this morning, and now I'm here at. Do you know what time it is?
It's like probably
5
5-ish.
p.m.
Yeah,
So
5 p.m.
I've been up for a
Pacific.
while. So yeah.
I'm very sorry for making you do this. Thank you. Just generally, I'm actually going to start back at Worlds. So what was your Worlds experience like, and what did you think of the changes that C9 made in the offseason?
So my Worlds experience this year, it was like totally different from last year. First of all, we tried the EU bootcamp instead of the Korean bootcamp. Personally, I thought that the Korean bootcamp was just like better. I think like there's a reason like in the off season we didn't just go right back to EU because I think that I think the solo queue is just better still, and I think that it's also teams just have more experience setting up the Korean boot camp as opposed to the EU boot camp. It's like a new thing, so like you already know like where you're gonna stay and what you're gonna do and where you can eat and all these things that just like aren't figured out yet. So I think like for starters, the boot camp wasn't great, and then obviously groups didn't go very well. I don't know. It's like hard to talk about it because it's just like we just like weren't like last year we really like came together as a team and we were able to like do really well and go really far at Worlds, and this year we just like didn't have it.
You're actually not the first person I heard, even from like European top teams who don't have to set up a boot camp to go anywhere in Europe. They were like, never again. We're boot camping in Asia next time. So you just had a boot camp in Korea with your new team. So how did that go?
It was good. We had some problems getting scrims against a lot of the top teams. Like we had like some cancellations. So we ended up scrimming a lot of the weaker teams actually. But I think just going somewhere when you kind of have like these new faces and like we like don't have Sneaky with us anymore, which is like a huge change for the team. Like there's just like he was there for so long, so there's just so many things that were like built around him. So it's just like we just like have to figure out how we want to play and how we want to like interact with each other, and it's like very fresh. So I think it's really good to have like some time together, like boot camping, just like anywhere to like work things out as a team.
Yeah, what that was actually dovetails nicely into my next question, which is what is the team identity now that Sneaky has left? I've heard that actually you have a really strong voice in the game. I've heard Blabber has stepped up a lot, and he has a really strong voice, especially in the early game. So what is this new team dynamic like?
I don't know. I think it's hard to like say this early. I think right now we're in like right now I'd like to say that our team dynamic is like everyone works really hard and like we're like improving a lot and like trying to be good at like accepting criticism and like just working on our mistakes like individually and together. I think that a lot of that is also like the classic honeymoon phase for esports teams. So I think that our hardest times as a team are definitely like in front of us and they're not behind us already. So I think that is going to be like the real test for like what kind of team we're going to be. I'm hopeful right now that we can be a really, really good team like in and out of the game, but we will just have to wait and see.
Based on international experience, you've had like kind of a meteoric rise from rookie to veteran. So what is it like to be actually one of like the veteran voices on this team?
I think it's something that like it's very new to me, like this kind of like idea of like leadership, like being like a leader on the team. It's like just kind of like okay, like I was like a rookie and I'm like okay, I'm a rookie, you know, I just like I'll do what people tell me to do, and now it's like okay, like I like should be a leader now. So I'm like it's something I'm working on a lot. It's something that isn't very easy for me right now, but I think that I feel like personally that I can be good at it, so I'm like pretty happy that I'm being put in this position, and I think I have a lot of room to grow.
Nice. Well, all the best with that. Thank you so much again for joining me. I know you're super tired, so hopefully after you check your peripherals, you can go home.
Yeah.
And for more esports and League of Legends coverage, keep it here on ESPN Esports.